Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer, and I am here for the daily live tarot reads. You can start sending in your questions whenever you're ready. I got a couple of emails this morning about private reads. Private readings, I like to do them by question. So I charge by question because, if you have a specific question, you only have one question, $6.99. 3 questions are $15, and so on and so forth. But, you can always email me if you're interested. Okay, so let's see here. First one is Lovely Ace wants a general love reading. Okay. Okay, you got a slow mover coming in. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow mover. Could be a Taurus. It also could be somebody who's working slow and steady. It could be someone who's very legit. He just takes his time. He may come in fast. If you don't know him, he could come in out of the blue and bring a lot of patience and compassion to your life. You also have the Knight of Cups here, which means either a water sign shows up as well, or it's him, the knight in shining armor. He just moves slow. You got a Taurus here with the Hierophant. So I think that you have a Taurus coming in. And it's somebody who's going to be slow and steady. And slow and steady could kind of, sometimes people get frustrated. But that's okay. He's going to be a legit person. Taurus Tarot wants a general love reading. Okay, let's see. Oh, you got a new beginning coming in here. So a new beginning that could be quite destined with, it could be a Cancer, or it could be something that just moves forward very fast. And the both of you are going to be working really hard on this relationship. Could be a person that comes in out of the blue, and then here is the Queen of Pentacles, which is you because you're a Taurus. And I think this person is going to bring in great happiness, and you have a soulmate connection. So if you're not with this person right now, they could show up. If you are with this person, or you have an idea, they could take the relationship to the next level. PH, what is my spiritual gifts, and what does Spirit want me to know regarding my love life? Okay. Spiritual gifts. It seems like you have a great connection to your intuition. I usually, like, to me, I hear things more. I don't really see things. So I would say that when it comes to insight, you feel things more so than see or hear them. It looks like you're going to be very victorious, and it looks like coming up, you may even have some kind of a spiritual breakthrough that takes you to the next level spiritually. You see and hear things, but you can't believe them. Believe them. But how about your feelings? Because if you're not one that has a good sense of feeling, like in the gut, that could be the new thing that starts for you. That may be coming up. Okay. Now here's the spirit cards. The Sun, you have Archangel Uriel around you. A happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. The Eight of Earth. Skilled work is revealed, learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. The Page of Earth. Good news about financial matters and wanting to do something more challenging. I think when it comes to your love life, if you're not with somebody, I think you could meet somebody that's either around your career or finances or work in school. And I think that it's going to be very successful, and that it's going to lead to a lot of success. I think that the two people, like you and this person together, could be successful together, not only in a love relationship, but in business. And if you are with somebody, this could be taking the relationship with the person you're with to the next level. I would say, as far as spirituality is concerned, if you see and hear things, I would believe that. But I think if you're not having that feeling, the feeling kind of thing, I think that may be coming up next for you, because it came up strong for me. And this is like, I always try, Like if I'm in a situation and somebody says something to me, or even if I have a dream, I always go by the way that I felt in the dream, or I go by how the way I felt in the dream or how I feel when the person is talking to me. So I don't always believe them. And if I don't believe them, like I always check in with my gut. I'm like, something here is not feeling right. It's going to sound crazy, but I feel like my gut is kind of like an egg shaped. I don't know why. And I feel like if that, it feels like kind of cracked, I'm like, oh, this person's lying. But believe it because I think that you have a great insight and I think it's only going to get stronger. And you behave. About tomorrow's interview, okay. Tomorrow's interview, okay. So it looks like you could be feeling here like you haven't made it to the top of the mountain and may look like you may feel like it doesn't go that great. However, I think it's going to go better than you think because you have the Two of Cups and then you also have the Four of Cups in reverse, which would be an offer that's going to be presented to you or an offer in front of you. I don't know what the interview is for, but there's a creative endeavor in front of you as well. So it could be something that has a creative feel to it, or you may be doing something creative as well. But I think that the interview is going to go better than you think. Marie, what are David's currently feelings for me and the other girl? Okay. Okay, so he's getting ready. He wants to walk away from something. So this card indicates he's leaving something behind and he's not looking back. However, the Eight of Wands is in reverse, which means it might take more time than we like. It may take more time for him to leave this person. I think that there is some sort of manipulation on her part. I don't know if it has to do with money or if he thinks she has money, but there's a money thing that goes on here around him and her. I don't think he's going to be with this woman for much longer. I think he feels very burdened by the situation. You have the Ten of Wands here. And the way he feels about you is generally he's got good feelings for you. He's not ready to come forward with an offering of love. The Ace of Cups is in reverse, so that's going to take some time. But I think he's got to get out of this situation with this woman. Now, this is why I think that there's issues regarding money, because you got the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Four of Pentacles is in reverse, which would indicate financial instability. And the Five of Pentacles is feeling worried about money. So there is something, I don't know if she controls the money or if she has money or she pays for something, but there is no love that ever comes up between the two of them. And listen, you can manipulate somebody. You can manipulate somebody for a long time and you can get them to do what you want, but it's not going to last forever. It's only going to last for as long, it's not going to, you can't manipulate somebody for the rest of their lives. Sooner or later, something's going to give. Lightning Spark, how does Evelyn feel about me at the moment? Okay. Huh. Soulmate connection, an offer in front of you, or they're going to be coming forward. They could be coming forward here. They also feel right now that you're very patient and compassionate. Feel like you have a good heart and a good soul, which is a good thing. I think that they may be getting ready to make a move. Marie, is he finally making a move? All right, let's see. I don't think he's making the move just yet. I think it's going to take a little time because the percentage is low. It's only a 33% chance, and it looks like he's getting very lazy, lackadaisical about something. I would give this a little bit more time. I don't think it's anything that's going to happen this month. I think it's going to take a little longer than that. Now or never. What are his current feelings towards me, and will he approach me? Okay, let me ask first, will he approach me? He's going to approach you. He's taking the restraints off, and then you got a 33% chance. However, victory is in reverse. So either you may not get what you want right away, or he may not come forward quick enough. Let's see how he feels. How's he feeling? He's feeling right now a little bit undecided. The Two of Swords is in reverse, but he's going to come forward. He's going to come forward. He feels like this can be a relationship that is built on solid ground. You just may have to give him a little bit of time. Marth. Hang on, let me go back and see if I can find your question. Who likes me more, the Aries or the Leo? Okay, it's really hard to measure like and love because we all have the capability of liking and loving in a different way, but I'm going to do the best I can. It's coming up as of right now that the Aries likes you more. But like I said, it's really hard to measure how somebody likes and how somebody loves. Some people just love more than others. It's just how it is. PJ. General love reading. Okay. You got the... All right. You have the Knight of Cups here, which means that there is somebody that's coming in or somebody that is already around you. If you're with this person, your relationship goes to the next level. If you're not with anyone, somebody comes in with an offering of love. Person's going to come in out of the blue, and you may be a little bit undecided when the Two of Swords is in reverse. However, you're going to be prepared to move forward eventually because you know that this relationship will be built on a solid ground. It's going to be something that you've been looking for or that you've wanted. If you're already with this person, it could be the person that you're with right now. If you're not with anyone, somebody new shows up. TD. What kind of connection is between me and Nabil? Okay, let's have a look. There's a soulmate connection here that can bring you both great happiness and transform your lives. You got the Death card here. Chariot card means that this could move forward very fast for the two of you. I think you have a good connection. I think things are going to be moving forward for you guys. Oh. PJ, what was the other question? I don't see it. Let me go all the way back up and see if I can find it. I don't see it. Would you just type it again so that I can get to it? Oh, PH got skipped? I thought that I answered that one. Was it another one maybe from PH? Oh, yes, I see this one. Okay, I'm going to answer PH while I wait for PJ to send me the next question. My love interest, deepest feelings, thinking, and desires for me. Where is his in his life? Does he see me? Okay, good. Oh man, he does desire you. Okay, so the devil card here would be, it could be when the devil shows up, sometimes it's something that we're really into that feels really good but isn't always so good for us. It could also be some kind of an addiction, like he's almost addicted to you. It's also a lot of sexual chemistry between the two of you. The fire signs are here if one of you happens to be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. If not, that person can show up around you too. You have the Empress here. So when the Empress shows up, it's like this person feels like you are a Greek goddess. You come with love, prosperity, sexuality, femininity, fertility. I always urge people, if you don't want children when that card shows up, be very careful. But basically, it's one of the best cards you can get when you're asking how somebody feels about you. The Wheel of Fortune is here, which means there's something destined to happen here, and balance gets restored to both of your lives when you come together. So I do believe that there's a chance at a future for the two of you. Definitely. All right, let me get to PJ, and then I'll go back up to the other super chats. Oh, it was P. Wait a minute. Can somebody just tell me, did I answer all the super chats from PH and from PJ, or am I still missing one? And then I'm going to go to Ashley S. while I wait. Will Joe be with India? Does he love her? Okay, let's see. I'm only getting a 33% chance here. So with the 33% chance being so low, my thoughts are if he's with her now, he may not be thrilled with her. There is always a potential that the relationship could transform, but as of right now, it's not showing me any love, and it's not showing me that I'm not sold that these two people are going to be together right now. Okay, just PH I skipped. And it wasn't the one that I just did about the deepest desires and the love interest. It's a different one that I skipped. Let me go back and see if I can find it. And it wasn't the one about the spiritual gifts. It was a different one. So it should be like a third one. Okay, it was PH. All right. So I got the two from PH. Am I right? There weren't three, there were two. Oh my God, I'm getting so confused. Okay, so then I think that I should be up to Elizabeth. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Anne You Behave? That may be first. She may be first. I'm looking for the question for Anne You Behave. I saw the super chat. I just don't see the question. And You Behave. Can you send the question again? Because I don't see it. And then I'll do Elizabeth's and then I'll come to yours. Will Kay and I meet today? He hasn't messaged me yet. Okay. You got a 70% chance you're going to meet today, and you have the offering in front of you. So I think that you're going to meet today. Stay positive, stay focused, put it out there. I think you're going to get it today. All right, and You Behave. You wanted a general reading. Okay. You are leaving the past in the past. Leaving the past in the past and moving forward. You've got a spiritual connection here or a Taurus that may be coming in. And it also could be a spiritual practice that you pick up that adds a lot to your life. Balance, patience, compassion gets restored to your life, and there's a lot of happiness coming in around you. The Death card is here, which means you're also on the brink of a new transformation. Excellent. You got a lot coming in. You got a lot coming in. Ashley, will Joe and I ever be together? Did I skip anybody else? Oh, SK. All right, SK, I'm coming. Martha. All right. Let me do the question about Joe first, just because I saw it. You know, it looks like you have something destined to happen with Joe here. You got the World card. I think there is something that's going to happen between you and Joe. Ashmita, when will I get a property? Like a physical property, like a house or something like that? Let's see. When will we get some property? The Eight of Diamonds. Quite possible sometime this winter you can do it with the diamonds. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, the month of August. I'm going with this winter. I think that you're going to have something this winter. Marth. Who do the angels want me to choose, the Aries or the Leo? All right, good question. The Knight of Air. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. The Knight of Air. Okay, hang on. I'm thinking that you have a better connection with the Leo. That's what I'm thinking. SK wants a weekly reading. What's going on for this week for SK? This week, You're either focused on building something that's on solid ground. It could be a business, it could be a relationship, but working on building a solid ground and restoring balance back to your life. Leaving the past behind, not looking backwards, and moving forward quickly. This week is all about moving forward. You also have the King of Swords here. Watch your mouth. You may start telling people exactly where it's at, and you know what? I would be all for that. It looks like this week is going to all be about grounding yourself, moving forward, and leaving the past behind. Crystal, do my grandmother like when I put an altar up around her and she around me today? Okay. Do you put out a glass of water? Because they say that the water calls in the spirits, and they say that you should change that water every day. I usually use, like, I like to go to the dollar store and buy, I mean, they have such pretty glasses there for just $1. I always buy one of those. And I actually have one, it's like a daiquiri glass, and I wrote on it in like some kind of paint, welcome spirits. Yes, both. She likes both. She's definitely around you today. You got a 99% chance. I'm just going to pull an angel card to see if we got a message or something from her. The Emperor, Archangel Michael. He's a great guy to have in your corner, Archangel Michael. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. This is a good message. So you could be, you know, structure, discipline, like putting up this altar or keeping it up every week or working on it every week. It's also usually helpful if you put some kind of flowers on their altar. You know, if your grandmother liked a specific type of flower, you could get fresh flowers. You can also get a fake flower. That's this way you don't always have it. Ram, just so you know, your video is loading, and I'm going to send it to you when I get done here. Is Will still going to have my back? Absolutely. Absolutely. You have nothing to worry about. Ashmita, when will my divorce come? Okay, when's the divorce coming? The Jack of Hearts. So the Jack would be November. The Hearts wouldn't be until the spring. I don't know how far along you are in the divorce, but it could happen like by the end of November, I'm thinking. Anjali, what are the current feelings of the Capricorn for us? Okay. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is here in reverse, which means his intentions are to be to move forward. So earth signs tend to be a little bit slow, but he's going to start to move forward. The Hangman here is also in reverse. He also feels like he's putting in some work coming up, and he's leaving the past behind. If you had some kind of rocky bullshit in the past, he's leaving that behind. The Tower is in reverse, which means Either a minor disaster could be on the horizon, or you could be working to get past something that happened in the past. This guy is working hard. Look, see, this guy is focused on something. So I think that he wants to bring this relationship closer into the next level, and you have your wish here. So whatever you want to happen, put that out into the universe. You can get exactly what you want from this situation. Jessica, will my financial situation change soon, and when? Okay. Oh, hell yeah. It's totally going to change. You got 2 aces and the world card. You got the world at your feet. When can we get some relief here or change in the financial situation? 3 days, 3 weeks, the month of March, or come this spring. I'm going to say that come this spring, you're going to see a huge shift in your finances between now, the springtime. Let me go all the way back up to the top. Michelle N wants a love reading. Okay. What's going on for Michelle? All right. You have some arguments and bickering going on, but it's just part of the story because the Wheel of Fortune is here, which means that something is destined to happen. I don't know if you're with somebody right now. If you are, then that's who we're talking about. If you're not, the King of Swords is here, which is an air sign, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. It also could be warning that the conversation could get a little bit sharp-tongued. If that happens, it's okay. It's part of the story. Say how you feel. You be nice about it, but say how you feel. And once you voice your opinion, the weight of the world is going to come off your shoulders. You're going to be feeling really good. You're going to feel totally successful, and you get to the top of the mountain. It looks like this person that's coming in or that you're with now is going to be persevering. They're going to be working hard at this relationship. There's going to be a great deal of physical chemistry between the two of you, and an offering of love comes in. So I think that things are looking good for you coming up in the near future. Emma, will Nick be looking at my Instagram in the future? Okay. Definitely. Definitely. Marie, I see the super chat. I don't see the... Oh, here, I got it. Okay. When is he going to open up to me? Is there anything he wants to tell me? Okay. I don't think he's going to be opening up to you anytime soon, because what he's dealing with right now is a lot of worry and feeling really betrayed. And I don't think he wants to bring anyone else into this. He's feeling like he doesn't have a stable ground. And once again, this guy's got money bullshit going on around him. Let me see if I can get timing on when he's going to start talking about this. King of Spades, before the end of the fall. You should have some kind of communication before the end of the fall, but I'm not sold that he's going to tell you too much. Ram, my self-esteem right now is pretty low, and I am pretty enough physically and personality-wise for people to be attracted to. You absolutely are. So let's just pull some cards so that we can confirm that. Yes, you are fine. You are fine. What it's what it's showing here is that right now you are your own worst enemy, and who isn't, right? We all do that. So when you're feeling like this, it's really important to try to pull yourself out of it, because feeling down in the dumps like that produces more of it. And hell, who hasn't been there? I mean, we all have. So my best suggestion would be start with something simple, affirmations. I am enough. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am all of these things. You can even put on music that makes you feel good, and singing and dancing and moving around, get some of the emotion out of your body physically helps, because you want to try to turn it around. Yeah, there is absolutely nothing at all wrong with you. You are totally enough, physically, emotionally, personality wise, 100%. I believe me, I know exactly how you feel. And I know that it can be really hard to turn it around. But once you start to turn it around, it's like the snowball, right? The snowball is rolling, right? It can roll in one direction, it can roll in the other. You can bring yourself back up. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. Crystal, what is my grandmother like on the altar? Okay. Do you have a cross on the altar? Because the hangman's here with a cross. So I'm wondering if that's it. There's also something magical that's around it that she likes or that she would like. I'm wondering if you have a cross there. She would like the cross. She would like something magical. No cross. Would you think of putting one up? Would that be something that she would be into? Neither of my grandmothers were very religious. But when my one grandmother was dying, she did have the rosary beads with her. So I think that in the afterlife, I would put that on her altar if I made her one. Whereas when she was healthy, like my grandmothers never went to church. They weren't those kind of grandmothers. Otherwise, let me see if I can get anything else. Coins. Coins. You got pentacles here. Unique coins. Do you have any of those on it? That would be something that would be nice too. No. Coins, a cross. My thing always was to put flowers. That's what I learned, that the spirits like flowers. Also, what you could put, their favorite foods or candies as an offering, and you would leave it there for a couple of days. So like if you knew that she liked chocolate covered cherries, you put a box of chocolate covered cherries there for, or a couple of pieces for a few days. It's like an offering to the spirit. It's supposed to help call the spirits in. She loves seafood. Seafood. What about putting seashells? Seashells, or what I put for my grandmother, because I usually call on her because she's Sicilian when I do spell work. Blue jays and cardinals, because for some reason they remind me of her. She always had them around like Christmas time on the Christmas tree. So I got them from AC Moore Crafts, a blue jay and a cardinal. Cardinals are supposed to be sent to us from spirits, but I also believe blue jays are from my grandmother. Adriana, will I have a relationship with Gil? Okay, let's have a look. Yes, you definitely will, because you get 2 aces and the Wheel of Fortune is something destined to happen. Coco. How is Kate, the Cancer, feeling about our connection right now? Okay. Right now, it feels like she's feeling a little bit unbalanced. A little bit. Use your intuition. You've got a creative endeavor around you, and you do have a soulmate connection with this person, but it may take a minute. As of right now, something for her is off balance, and she's not feeling real great. Emma, would me being with someone else make Nick take action? %70 chance, yes, it will, but the Eight of Wands is in reverse, which means it may take a long time. It might be really slow. Marie, what she puts on Facebook is true, and he doesn't want to tell me what is going on. I don't believe anything that people put on Facebook. Nothing. None of it. It's all bullshit. 99% of what you see on Facebook is what people want you to believe, not what is really going on. So my suggestion is, and I tell this to people all the time, stay the hell off of Facebook. Yeah. Yeah. She's putting bullshit up there. She's putting bullshit up there. Let's put it this way, okay? People that you know in your life, just think about it for 1 second. People that are married and have real relationships, right? There's ups, there's downs. The wife may complain the husband leaves the toilet seat up. That's real, okay? So when that goes on Facebook and somebody is like, it would be a miracle if my husband put the toilet seat down, you believe that because it's true. You don't believe this bullshit about buying gifts every day and the best husband in the world, and because it's bullshit. People just don't do that. When they do that, it's because they want to see how many people can give them a like, and how many people are going to comment, and how many people are going to be envious. It's bullshit. Look at the people in your life and people that you know that you think have good relationships. And I think that most people pretend to have good relationships and they don't. So I don't believe anything that goes on Facebook. And I tell everyone, don't give it attention. The more attention you give it, the bigger it's going to grow. Don't look at it. Don't go on her page. Let her do whatever it is that she does to make it herself feel good for 5 minutes. Look, you can lie to me. You can lie to your friends from kindergarten, but you can't lie to yourself. Ashmita, I have manifested a call from RJ. When will it come? Okay. How soon can we get that phone call from RJ? Huh. It could be this November. There's 11 around it. I'm going to say this November. Mars. Does the Leo even want me? Okay. Excuse me. You got a 70% chance, yes. The Two of Cups is in reverse, which would indicate that it's either not going to happen right away, it's going to take some time, or they're struggling with it. Or you could get together and have a breakup, which would be so typical of a soulmate relationship because that's usually what happens. Wait a second. I think I'm a little bit behind here with the super chats. The call from RJ, okay, and then the Leo question. Okay, so I'm up to Ashley's super chat. How does Joe feel after our fight yesterday? All right. How does Joe feel? Okay. He's feeling like justice has not been served. He has no choice. And as of right now, he's not coming through with the offering of love. However, that can change. You have the high priestess here. Use your intuition, and he's going to pop up out of the blue. So he may be feeling a little bit bitter right now. He also is a little bit worried about what went down. He's also feeling kind of weak. So you may have to give him a minute to regain his strength before he comes in out of the blue. Marie. Is she jealous that he will end up with me again? Let's see. Definitely. And then the Queen of Swords is here, which means she can also have a really sharp tongue. Yeah, she's jealous. So look, anybody that is, I don't know, I don't know, jealous, worried, it weighs on her mind. She's giving it attention too. So my suggestion would be to try to do as little as possible as of thinking and talking about her, because you don't want to give her any energy at all. No energy. Emma, does Nick want to talk to me, and when will he approach me? Okay, let's see. Definitely. He's also feeling regretful for something that happened between you and him in the past. So let me see when you're going to hear from him. I just pulled this card for someone else. I think by the time November rolls around, your relationship with him may be a little bit different. You may be hearing from him more. There could be more communication coming up. Ram, what can I do about Yulissa and her jealousy towards me? How can I resolve that situation? Ignore it. Ignore it. So anything that you give attention to is going to blow up more. So the more you talk about it, the more you engage in it, the worse it's going to be. If you ignore her, ignore whatever it is that's going on, she's going to go away. And this is so funny. I had a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, who worked with a guy, and he just couldn't stand him. He's like, I can't stand this guy. I just want him out of here. And that's the advice I gave him. I'm like, ignore him. Don't give him any attention. And then eventually the guy quit. I think he quit. I don't think he got fired. And he was like, oh, you were right. Don't give him attention. He'll go away. And then a few months later, I was in the same situation. He was like, don't you remember the advice you gave me? Ignore her, she'll go away. And I've had to take my advice from him back. And it was 100% true. I stopped giving this girl any attention. Like, this girl drove me fucking nuts. And she disappeared. She disappeared. But I'm going to pull a couple of cards just to see if we can get anything else. Justice is going to be served. She's going. She's going. She's waiting for her ship to come in. Something here can happen that removes her. I don't know. She's somebody that you work with. She may not be around too much longer. I wouldn't worry about it. Knight of Swords. Something could take her out. Plus, you got justice around you. Ashley. Are me and Julian done for good this time? Okay. I don't think so. Doesn't feel like that. You're definitely not done, but you're not done arguing yet either. So just keep that in mind. That's okay. It's okay. It may not be easy for a while, but the relationship is definitely not done for good. Marie. He told me he's starting to trust me again. Is it because he's noticing she's a liar? Okay. Could be. You have the justice card here, which would indicate that justice, yeah, she's a liar. But my suggestion would be to keep the two of you separate. So, like, in other words, your relationship with him is based on what goes on between you and him, not what goes on between her and him. So I don't want you to focus on that she's got to not be around for things to move forward with you, because they're two separate situations. So what we want to do here is not give her any attention at all. She's going to burn herself into the ground with or without you. But keeping you two people separate is much better, because your relationship with him should not matter. It's not destined based on what happens between the two of them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Your relationship with him is based on what happens between you and him. So he's going to trust you as a person because he trusts you, and it could have nothing to. It has nothing to do with her. She's gonna burn herself out. Elizabeth, will Kay and I be intimate today or just make out? Okay, let's see. You got a 70% chance that something more than just kissing happens. You also are showing here the Three of Pentacles, which means this could be a relationship that's built on solid ground. I think that there's going to be more to come than just kissing. Ashmita, I feel RJ is talking about me to my family, to a family member. Is that true? Definitely. He's definitely talking to you. I can't swear it's to a family member, but you're definitely on his lips. Definitely. Or you will be coming up. Crystal, does my grandmother mind if I put a Buddha close to her, or she likes her own space because I don't have another space to put her? Okay, let me see. You know how I say sometimes I hear things? I just heard. Put it wherever you want to, honey. I don't know if she called you honey, but that's what I heard. That kind of sounded like something my grandmother would say. But let's see. Does she want her own space? No, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. I think that she just feels honored that you're doing this for her. Definitely. You didn't get any aces. She doesn't care. Set it up the way that you see fit. She'll love it. I think I got through all the super chats. General educational reading for K2. Okay, let's see. Education. Okay. So it shows here first that you're walking away from something. I don't know if you just quit school or left a school or thinking of leaving a school, but this shows leaving something behind. It also could be leaving a job to go back to school. So it depends where you are in your life, but this is leaving something behind, moving forward to something that's going to be more balanced. So to me, I would think you wouldn't be leaving a job back if it's going to be something that makes your life more balanced. I would think it would be balancing work and school. But then the cards also indicate that you have some choices here. You could have choices between which school to go to or which job to take. You also have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is a job offering, something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Use your intuition. Somebody from the past is going to come back, and they may either offer you the job or offer you something to go back to school. They're going to have some kind of a link to all of this. Somebody that returns from your past. You're going to be built on solid ground, and your career is going to move forward. I do think that you're going to be going back to school at some point and working really hard on your studying. So it looks to me as if you're going to have a lot of choices coming up in the future. And it looks to me like it's more about balancing work and school, not so much all school. Could also be the kind of thing where you get a job that offers to pay for you to go back to school. That happens here. A lot of companies will pay for the employee to go back to school. So you could find yourself in a situation like that as well. Okay, Marth. What will happen at this party? Okay, let's see. All right, at this party, I have no idea what this party is for, but you're going to have some choices here around you. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have a new beginning with somebody, and it's urging you to use your intuition. Somebody can also offer you either an offering of love comes in at the party or a creative endeavor of some type. King of Swords is here. There could also be some sharp words happening at this party. Make your wish. You're going to get what you want. I think this party is not going to be uneventful. Let me put it that way. Let me put it to you that way. Valeria, why did... oh, she only did the... that's not a question, sorry. Shirley W. Can I get a reading? Okay, just a general reading. All right, let's see. Okay, either a disaster in the past is done and you're moving on, or a minor disaster may be showing up. After this disaster is over, or you moved on from it, or whatever went on, balance gets restored to your life. You have a wish here. Put it out into the universe. You're going to get your wish. You have the Chariot here, which means your life is going to be moving forward. If you're not in a relationship right now, you could meet a Taurus or somebody with a spirit that you feel very spiritually connected to. It could also be someone that you do some kind of a spiritual activity with. If you are with somebody, the person you're with now, if they're not a Taurus, it could be somebody that, you know, you willy-nilly just say to your partner, hey, why don't we go and take a chanting class or a meditation class? And you guys may really find some, you know, salvation in it. Something that can transform your life. You have something destined here and a celebration coming in soon. So something is going to make you really happy. You have a soulmate connection here. So if you're not with anybody right now, someone's coming in. Somebody's coming in. Okay, damn. The next question I can see is Anu Kriti. What is the full moon bringing me? Any blessings? Okay. This full moon is going to bring you a lot of communication or something that comes in out of the blue. It can be communication. It can also be something comes in out of the blue. You're going to be very prepared to move forward with this. It could lead you to the happy home. Akanasha Ruwat. What does he think about me now? He went cold turkey on him last year, but he emails me once a month. Okay. He's still into you. Got the happiness card. He's a little bit worried about what could happen, and he may be sometimes feeling like a little bit slighted. You have the star card around you. Temperance. So he feels like you're balanced, compassionate, charming, patient. I think you have good you have a good rapport in his eyes. Even if you went cold turkey on him, I think he still cares about you. Lightning. What are Evelyn's intentions for me at the moment? Okay. Okay, so at this moment right now, Evelyn is looking back on the past with regret. So if you're feeling like if there's something that she could possibly regret in the past, she is, but justice is going to be served. So if you're waiting for her to come back or you're waiting to hear from her, she's going to return. You're still going to feel a little bit betrayed, and you may not be seeing the offering that's in front of you, or she may not be too clear about it, but I think she's going to try to come back testing the waters. What did I do? I just did something bizarre. I don't know what I did. Hopefully I didn't lose anything. All right. Malika, general reading. That's as far back as I can go. Malika. After the rainstorm, the sun comes out. So you have some arguments, some bickering, some worries, but then the sun returns. You're going to be working really hard on something, hard work, and you could have a water sign around you. So if you've been fighting with somebody or there's been some sort of issue that's making you unhappy, you're getting over it and happiness is going to get restored. Afia wants a general reading. Okay. General reading for Afia. All right, you have the Emperor here, which would be an Aries. It could be you or someone else, or it could be somebody with a very strong personality that comes in. They could cause a minor disruption in your life, but inevitably they're going to be somebody who you work well with. It's going to be pretty balanced. But it does show that you may butt heads with this person. Use your intuition. And there could be a level of chemistry between the two of you. The Devil card is here, which could be sexual chemistry. It could also be that, you know, it reminds me of one of those love-hate relationships. That's how it could start. Let me just make sure I didn't skip. All right, let me do this one here. Marth, where is your question? Oh, this one here, should I go to the party? If not, what would I miss? Let me see. All right. You should absolutely go to this party. Definitely. Don't hold yourself back. Go to the party. I think that you should be there so you don't hear anything secondhand. TD, will Nabil, the Aries, reach out to me this month? Yes, and you could get a new beginning this month too. Let me, there's some people here who have been waiting quite some time. Let me just get to them. Zara, why is the Taurus silent and ignoring me? Will he contact me sooner? Is it over? Okay, let's see. Not over. He's definitely going to contact you soon. Give it a little bit of time. Try, if you can, to give it a little bit of breathing room. So if you can kind of take your energy off of them just for a little bit, I think it's going to get the energy moving a little bit more. All right. Wolfie, what kind of behavior should I exhibit to him so that he can trust me fully? Okay. Use your intuition. Be yourself. Be authentic. You've got magic around you. You can manifest this into anything you want. Balance is going to come to the situation. Be yourself. Don't try to be anything that you're not. And I would just go with the flow and be honest. Okay, I'm going back to the top. Hiya, do we have a future? You have a future, but you need to use your intuition. And if there is a secret here, the secret's going to come out. So let the secret come out. Be honest about it. Use your intuition, and your relationship will move forward. Crystal, my cousin said grandmom wanted her to keep the house money, and now the family's fighting about it. Oh my God, there is always, always, always fighting over money when somebody dies. Always. I don't care what somebody says, okay? I want to see what's in that will, okay? So that's that's my thing. Okay. And I don't believe, no, you see, you got a betrayal here. I don't believe this. Someone's leaving. Someone's walking away. No, I don't trust this cousin. You got cause for celebration around you. You may end up with some of that money. I do not believe this cousin for one hot minute. And your grandmother does not want you guys fighting over the money. I can guarantee you that. I don't believe there's a lot of betrayal here with the 3 and the 7 of swords. I would, listen, you're entitled to what you're entitled to. I don't care what somebody says somebody said, okay? So let's, yeah. That shit pisses me off. Find out if she had a will. I think that, though, being that it's a grandparent, although all the states I think probably are different, I think when a grandparent dies, it goes to next of kin, which would be the children. If the children are not alive, then I think it goes to the grandchildren. So in my case, when my grandmother died, my mom's mom, being that she wasn't here, her brother should have gotten half, and my brother and I should have gotten the other half to split. Of course, that didn't happen because my uncle's a scumbag, but that's a whole other story. So I think that if there is a will, you can have that probated to find out. Now, if all of your grandmother's children are alive, then I think they get the money first before the children of, the grandchildren. So basically, I don't think that your cousin's got a leg to stand on if her parents are alive or his parents are alive, or if all of your grandmother's children are alive. You know what I mean? But I think that every state is different. Valeria, JD24. Oh, these are people that I missed. Okay. Okay, Libra girl, I can see here. How does Esteban feel about me, and does he really love me? Okay, let's see. You got the soulmate card here. So I'm going to say that he does really love you. This relationship can move forward fast. You have wands here. If one of you is a fire sign, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, and it can be something that happens rather quickly. And somebody is going to see that there's an offering in front of them. So if one of you has not been seeing the other person or doesn't realize the other person, I think things are going to start to change. You're going to start to see something happening here between the two of you. Ram, do I have magic in me that I do not know of? Yes, we all do. But let's just see. We all have the power to manifest life as we want it to be. We just have to believe that we can do it. That's the problem. You do, and it shows that one of your strongest gifts is the ability to be very grounded. You have a great way of grounding yourself. Let me see. I want to get to some of these people that I haven't answered. Jessica A. Why does this? What day this week is T going to contact me? All right, let's see. .3 days. 3 days. No. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to say that you should hear from them by Thursday. Beautiful you wants spirit messages. Okay, spirit messages. Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. The Nine of Water. Your wishes come true. Concerns fade. You have a love of life. The Ten of Air. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Ashley M. Can I know how Romar feels about me? All right. How is Romar feeling? How is Romar feeling? Forgetting the past, moving forward. The Emperor is here. So this is someone who is either in Aries or is going to be taking charge of this situation. You're going to see justice get served here, or the person could be a Libra. You could have a spiritual connection with the person, or they could be a Taurus, soulmate connection, or possibly a Gemini. You got a lot of signs here, but I think that this person is going to be moving forward with you, or they're going to be expressing their affection for you coming up. Maggie V, I have not answered for you. Will my mom and dad ever get married? Okay, let's have a look. You got a 70% chance that your parents will get married as soon as financially they're a little bit more stable. I don't know if they have financial issues or if maybe they're both in a place where saving money is more important than spending it on a wedding or something of that nature. But I think that there is definitely a chance that they will get married. Okay, Natalie K. Natalie, I see your super chat. I don't see your question. So if you can send in the question, I will get to you next. Introverted Mars. Does my Aquarius ex still have feelings for me? And do we have a chance of getting back together? Okay, let's see. %. No, I never say 100. The highest I'll go is 99. You got one ace, the death card, which is transforming this relationship, and the wheel of fortune, which is destined. So yes, I do believe there's more to come from this. All right, Natalie, I want to get to your question. I'm learning my first purchase. Oh, thank you. I was just wondering, who's my next love coming up and do I know him? Okay. All right. You have got a balanced relationship coming in here that's going to be full of a lot of fun. And like the Fool is like spontaneity, it's fun, it's carefree. The person could be an air sign, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. You're going to be prepared to move forward with this person. And the relationship will be built on solid ground with 3 of Pentacles. It will not be free of arguments because that's just part of life. But I think that this person, you guys are going to make each other happy. I don't think it's somebody that you already know. I think that this could be somebody new coming in. You also have a Virgo around you. So if there's a Virgo in your past, that person can be showing up too. And you may have a chance to, where you have to choose. Okay, Manoj Kumar. When will I work for the UN? Okay, let me see if I can get a time frame on that. The 2 of Diamonds. I'm thinking February of this year coming up. The second month, and then the diamonds would be winter. Crystal. She said, Grandmom can keep all the house money, and I don't think they will have a will. She said that she can keep all the house money, and you don't think that there is a will. Okay. What about Grandma's children, though? Are they still alive? Because if they're alive, they should get the money. Let me just see if this is really what Grandma said. Let's just have a look. Is this really what Grandma said? You know, there's only a 33% chance that's what grandma said. So that might have been part of what she said, or it could have been something like what she said, but it's not the whole story. I'm not I'm not trusting this cousin. I'm just not trusting her. I don't know about this. Let me just go see what Dylan wants. I'll be right back. What's going on, Dylan? Who are you barking at? There's water in there for you? All right. All right, he's eating. He's eating. All right, let me go back. All right, I think I'm up to super chats with Natalie. You have another question if you have one. I don't see the second question. I only saw the first one. And I should be up to SMJ here with how does V feel about me after the conversation we had on Saturday, and when will he call again? Okay. Okay. So I don't know what happened with your conversation, but it looks like it may be easing the past. Whatever happened in the past, he's willing to leave it behind. Walking away from the past, not feeling regretful, and willing to move forward with maybe a little bit of adventure in his heart. I think that balance is going to be restored to the situation, and you're going to be hearing from him more frequently now. Do you feel like it went well? I think that it kind of dug up some of what was going on in the past, and he's ready to leave that shit behind. The 5 of Diamonds. I'm going to say you should be hearing from him within the next 5 days or so. Come on, get up here. Get up here, you. Come on. 1, 2, 3, jump up. Hey, 1, 2, 3, jump up. Ugh. I don't think you need all that help, Dylan, but I'll help you. All right, let me see. Where am I? I think I might be up to PH. What will my person's family reactions or feelings be when he tells them about me? Will we get married in the future? Okay, let's see. I think that overall, the family is going to be pleased with you. There's cause for celebration here. You know, it doesn't mean that you don't have the one random family member that might be a pain in the ass, but I think overall you guys are going to be okay. I think that they're going to be happy with you. I think you'll get along with them well. It also looks like Page of Wands is like adventure. So you may do something with them that's kind of adventurous or out of the ordinary. And there is definite potential in the future for marriage. I can't swear to it, but there is potential to transform this situation. So I think that you're on the right path. I did SMJ. I did not do Valeria. Let me go back. I didn't do Tarot TV yet, and I didn't do Marth. So let me see. Where is Valeria? I didn't do. And if Natalie K has another question, because she sent in 2 super chats. I don't see Valeria's question. Valeria, if you could just send in the question, I would really appreciate that. Because I can't find it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's you saying, no, I didn't read you. I definitely didn't read you. I don't see the question. So if you could send it again. Meanwhile, I'm going to answer here for Marth. What will happen with the Leo at this party? Okay. Man. Leo's going to be holding himself back, okay? But then it shows the 4 of Wands is in reverse, which means that not ready for the happy home. The relationship may not be moving forward. You might not see it happen at this party, but this is what comes up next. Soulmate card, a cause for celebration, and a lot of physical chemistry. So I think that if something does not happen at this party, it's going to be shortly after where something can happen, because cause for celebration. I don't know if it happens after the party or the weekend of the party, but something's coming up. Taurus TV. My question is below. Let me find it. Can I find it for Tarot TV? My God, I don't see that question. Would you mind sending that question in again? You reposted it. All right, let me go back and see if I can find it. I don't see Tarot's question. Does anybody see it? And Valeria, I don't see her question either. No, nobody sees it? That's stupid. I don't know why. I can see where it says I reposted it. Why can't I see the stupid? Oh my God. Sometimes YouTube drives me nuts. All right. If anyone sees the question, can you type it for me? And in the meantime, I'm going to answer Elantra. How does Marquis feel about me currently? Okay, right now. No barking. Feels victorious and feels like justice has been served. You got a wish around you. So please put the wish out into the universe. You're going to get what you want. It's destined to happen. All right, it's there. Okay. I see it. All right, I got it. How will Eric feel that I signed him up for concealing? Okay. Dylan, relax. We got to answer this question. All right? How's Eric going to feel? All right, I'll give you more food. Let me answer this question. Okay. It looks like at first he may be a little put off by it, but I think that he's gonna. That's all right. It doesn't matter what the activity is. The answer is gonna be the same. Come on. So it shows that he may be a little bit put off in the beginning, reluctant, but he's gonna get into it. He's gonna find it beneficial, and your relationship is going to transform. You got the star card here, which means you're going to move forward with this relationship because of it. All right, let me just give this guy some more food. I'll be right back. Dylan, you act like I never feed you. Oh, all right. I'm back. All right. Okay. Okay. Alex is the Taurus cheating on the Virgo. And then let me go back. I'm going to look for Valeria's question. I'm not trusting the Taurus as of right now. I'm not trusting the Taurus. You got two aces and you have some bickering and arguments going on here. I would try to get to the bottom of it before you spend time focusing on the third party, because you don't want to call in a third party. If there is an issue here, deal with the issue and forget about the third party, because if there is one, that person can disappear and be gone. All right, I want to answer for Valeria and Benita. Hold on. All right, here's Benita. So let me get that one. What will my mom think of Christopher if we start dating? Okay. Okay, we have an earth sign here, a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, if that's your mother or if that is Christopher. It looks like your mom may think that he's very well balanced. Use your intuition. There's magic around the situation. I think she's going to like him. And I think that there's going to be cause for celebration here. So I think it's going to be, I think it's going to go well. I do think it's going to go well. I think she's going to like him. Okay, I'm still looking for Valeria, and I don't see Valeria. I only see where she's asking, does anyone know if she read me? And I didn't. I definitely didn't, but I don't see the question. So if somebody can send me in that question, I'd greatly appreciate that. Otherwise, I'm going to do this one here for Crystal first. Will I get some money, house money from Tia? All right, let's see. You will. You're definitely going to get some money. Good. Good for you. Hope you get a lot. All right. Jessica, how is my Sagittarius feeling about our relationship and the future? All right. They're persevering. They're moving forward. This is moving forward. They're working on the relationship. Got a soulmate connection, something destined. Balance is restored to both of your lives, and you have a lot of happiness here around this person. So I think that they've got plans for the future. All right, I want to answer for this person's been... I want to just get to this one person who's been very patient. And has been here for a long time. I think it was, yeah, it's Jarinka wants a love reading. Okay, let me just do this one, because I've seen it pop up every now and again, and this person's been very patient. You got an earth sign here, a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Make a wish. You're going to get what you want. You got cause for celebration coming in. You have a lot of carefree, fun times. You have a lot of strength around you. Relationship can move forward really fast. Could also be a Cancer, and the person can show up out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, this person can show up. All right, I'm going to do Emma's, and then I'm still waiting for Valeria. Let me find it. And then I want to answer for Sylvie, and I want to do Valentina also. Oh, Emma, I can't find your question. Would you type it again? And in the meantime, beautiful you, I did yours a while ago. This for the angel card ones. I'm going to do Sylvie right now while Emma sends in the question. Is there any step O will take to come forward towards me? Okay, let's see. Got happiness here. You don't have to worry. You got transformation coming in. Fire signs. If one of you is a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, he's taken off the restraints. He's moving forward. You're going to have a lot of air communication. I think communication is going to pick up quickly. Quickly. Emma, does my work acquaintance Anthony like me, or is he interested? All right. Well, you only got one ace. I'm going to say he's intrigued. I don't think he is sure yet what to make of things. And I'm not so sure that he knows. Does he know if you're single or not? But there's definitely a level of intrigue there. Definitely. Oh, Darinka, I just did yours recently. A couple minutes ago. JD24, career reading. All right, what's going on for JD's career? Okay, so it shows here that maybe you may have been feeling like you were working really hard on something and it didn't go anywhere. That's going to change. Stop worrying. You got the worry card here, and you may be feeling right now like you haven't made it to the top of the mountain. The Hangman is in reverse, which means things should start to pick up in your career. Something can come out of the blue, and there's a decision that you're going to have to make. Keep persevering. You have some money coming in that may help you. It may help you if you have to make a decision about switching jobs or something, should that come up. I'm not seeing that right now, but the High Priestess is here, so you have to use your intuition. It looks like you're going to be prepared when this opportunity comes in, and you're going to be moving forward. Then finally, another job offering comes in, or it can be an additional way to make extra money. I think that you're going through a little bit of a stagnant period right now, but you're going to turn the corner and things are going to change. So, that being said, I think things are going to pick up for you in the near future. Okay, I think I am up to Crystal. Is my brother safe in the group home? You know what? I'm getting a 70% chance, yes, but the Three of Cups is here, which would indicate celebration. So I would think he is pretty safe where he is. It feels like it would be pretty safe with those cards. Emma, I didn't see, I see that I did the question about, does Anthony, my work acquaintance, like me? And I'm thinking he's intrigued, but he's not sure yet. But I don't see the next question. So while I wait for that, I'm going to answer here for Ava. Is the secret my ex is going to reveal to me about cheating? All right, let's see. I think so. 70% chance, yes, and the Fool. So it might be the kind of thing where he tells you if it was if him that cheated when you guys were together, he may say something like he made a mistake, he acted out of character, he wasn't thinking, that kind of shit. Emma, how would Anthony react if I added him on Facebook? Would he talk to me? Okay. I think so. Yeah, I think so. All right, Valentina, does my ex want to get back with me? There's still a level of betrayal here between the two of you. I don't know who betrayed who, but the ex does want to get back and is looking forward to transform this relationship. All right. All right, Emma, I'm going to do yours after I do Vera, who's coming into my life. Okay, so you have an air sign coming in, a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. You are going to be prepared to move forward with this person, and you're going to move forward with them fast. It's going to be a victorious relationship, so there's going to be solid ground here, and you're going to have victory. The Magician is here, which means that you can manifest what you want. I'm not seeing the soulmate card here, but there is a betrayal that shows up, which to me can indicate that this is going to be a soulmate relationship, that you guys are going to have a soulmate connection, and it may be a relationship that breaks and then gets back together. So if that's something that happens, just be aware that that's what happens with soulmates and that you're going to be reunited. Emma, if I add Anthony, would he come towards me or even ask me out? I'm not seeing him asking you out yet, but he is coming towards you. There's going to be communication. There will be communication. Rochelle, what's Tavante's next move towards me? Okay. This person comes in out of the blue, wanting to do something spontaneous once they feel like they have some money. So they maybe they're waiting for payday or some kind of nonsense like that, and then they're going to come in and they're going to want to do something fun out of the blue. Yeah, and when they're not worried about money. They may have to wait for payday, and then they come in with an offering of love. So they may show up, I don't know, and call you up out of the blue and want to do something just out of character. I don't know, spend a weekend away or go skydiving or just something out of the ordinary. And then the relationship moves forward from there. Yeah, I think something's going to happen. All right, let me do Marie here. Is he working? Haven't gotten a text from him since this morning. Okay, let's see. Afra. No, I didn't do Afra. Send in the question, Afra, and I'll get to it. Yeah, he's working, definitely. 3 aces. Jasmine. What does my future partner look like? Okay. Characteristics of the future partner. The person that shows up is going to be somebody who's very stable. They could be an air sign, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. It looks as if this person is going to be very well balanced. They could even work around a court of law, or maybe be like a cop or something like that. Something that has to do with justice and law. Future partner's looks. They seem to have dark hair, dark eyes. I would think that they're going to be relatively tall, slender, but muscular. I don't swear to physical traits because somebody could be fit like 6 months ago, I weighed 120 pounds, okay? I weigh 180 now. Of course, the circumstances for me are a little different right now, but, it's just like, so reading for me, if somebody were to say, well, she looks like she's 120 pounds, and then you met me, if you never knew me before, you might not know. I mean, I've gained a lot of weight. I think the average pregnancy is supposed to put on 25 pounds. I think I put that on in the first month. So I don't like to describe physical things because people's physical appearance does change. Okay, Afra. I want to do Afra, and then I'm going to get to that. Yeah, Emma, go ahead. But let me just do Afra and the other super chats, and then I'll get to yours. Afra, a life reading about Mahfoud de Libra. Okay. Okay, so around the Libra, they may be dealing with the ending or the cleaning up of a disaster, but they've got a star around them, so they're going to be okay. It looks like you and this person have a spiritual connection, and you both could share a love of adventure. There may be something adventurous the two of you are going to have in common or that you like to do together. There's also a creative endeavor. Who knows if all of a sudden you guys decide to take up ceramics or painting by numbers or something that you go to frequently. There's happiness around your situation, and you guys both are going to be working hard. I think that you have a good connection with this person. Now, the happy home shows up here. I don't know where you are in your relationship with this person. It could be moving in together. It also could be spending a lot of time at one person's house. Okay, there was another super chat that I wanted to get to. And then I'll do one for Emma because she's done a lot of super chats. Crystal, how would I break up with Eric and move on? Okay. Well, it does look like you're working hard on getting your life in order and moving forward with the Chariot here. And then you have a new beginning. The Knight of Cups is here, which means that you're going to have an offering of love come in. And if it's not Eric, it's going to be somebody else. You're not going to be the one that's going to be alone here. Life moves forward fast with you. It could be an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. I would say if you're really not that happy, it might be time to end it, the Wheel of Fortune. It might be time to end things and move forward. Keep your eyes open. The Emperor is here, which either can mean that you are the person, well, it could be an Aries, if you're an Aries, or it could be you're going to take charge of your life and you're going to move forward. I think in many ways, your grandmother's death has kind of affected you in a way that you're seeing things differently. I don't think you want to stay in the relationship where you're not happy, and I don't think that you're going to settle for less than you're worth. And I think that you are going to go for it. So if you're not happy with him, I think you will end it. And I think honesty to me is always the best policy. One of my friends sent me some kind of a questionnaire to take, like to see what your best personality traits would be. And I forgot what my third one was. But the first one was honesty, and the second one was being fair. And I said to her, I'm like, two traits that'll get me absolutely nowhere in life. And she was like, no, that's not true. And I actually scored very low when it came to creativity. And I really thought that I was more creative than that. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm a big honesty person because I feel like you're not going to get caught in a lie, and people cannot hold it against you if you're being honest. If you're just not into it anymore, it's not fair to either one of you. There's more out there. There's more to live for out there for both of you, for him too. Would you want to be with somebody that only felt like you were mediocre? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's more to life out there. All right, I wanted to do one for Emma, but I don't see the question yet. Hang on. And oh, Miss Rosie, I haven't done. I have to do one for Emma. Okay, would Anthony act towards me on Facebook? Would he be interested in eventually ask me out? I think it might take some time. I don't think he's the kind of person that's going to jump into anything. It shows victory is in reverse, so I'm thinking this is going to take time, but you have the star card here, so you could get what you want. Shows right now he may be feeling a little bit undecided about how he feels. So that's something to keep in mind too. He just may not be so sure. It could be the kind of thing where you friend him and then you don't hear from him for a while, and it may take a couple of weeks before you start talking. Who else have I overlooked? I want to do one for Miss Rosie. Oh, damn, but that's not the question. Hang on. Let me go all the way back to the top and see. Mihawk 503, I've not answered for this person yet. Should I text my Libra X on his birthday? What will his reaction be? Will he reply? It's been a long time with no communication. Okay. Okay. So 70% chance you should text him. The tower is here, which might indicate to me that the person may not respond right away. That's okay. So here's my thing. If you want to reach out to somebody, I would never, ever suggest somebody waiting to hear from somebody else. Always reach out. But do it when you're feeling confident, when you're feeling happy-go-lucky, when you're not doubting, and when you don't feel like in other words, if it were my birthday, you wouldn't even think twice, right? You would just type in happy birthday, right? No big deal. So that's the kind of state you want to be in when you want to reach out to somebody who you haven't spoken to, or if you care if they respond. See, the thing is that if I don't personally say thank you to you, you wouldn't be offended. But when you do it to that person, it's like, why hasn't he responded? Why hasn't he responded? I know, we've all been there. So you want to do it when you have the attitude that you really don't care, or if you can do it right before you're about to do an activity that will literally take your mind off of it. Whether it's going in and taking a test or doing something that requires real brain power, like reading instructions where you can really cut yourself off from the outcome. That's when I would tell you to do it. All right. I got through all the super chats, am I right? How about Tati Bonds? May I have a general read? Okay. And Brandy, before I go, I want to answer a question for you if you have one. Okay, this is what you have here. You got the Queen of Swords, which means either you or someone that's coming in will be an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. The person's going to come in fast. Balance will be restored to your life. Compassion with the Temperance card. Patience, compassion, that kind of stuff. An offering will be in front of you that you may not necessarily see. So this person may show up in front of you and you may not realize it's them right away. It might take you a minute before you realize that, hey, this person could be the one. But I think that they're going to be an air sign, and I think they're going to be a good match for you. Okay, Brandy, when will I register for nursing? The Jack of Diamonds. So the Jack would be November. I'm thinking that you're going to register. The Diamonds would be the winter time for a summer session. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let me see here. Who haven't I answered for? Align Lima. I haven't answered for this person. I haven't answered for Honey yet either. Okay, let me do Align. I had a fight with my boyfriend, and I think we're breaking up, and I really could need some guidance. Okay. So my feelings are to drop the ego. So yeah, you got betrayal here. You feel a little bit betrayed. But the Wheel of Fortune is here, and you have the world at your feet. So just keep that in mind. So drop the ego, which would mean that if you won't call and apologize for the reasons that go something like, I am not going to call him. He is going to have to be the one to apologize to me. I am not wrong. I'm 100% right. Yada, yada, yada. That's coming from your ego. If you can look at the situation and say, I don't want this relationship to end. I know that it takes two to tango, right? We're both not right and we're both not wrong. And you can reach out to this person to benefit both of you. If you have to kind of swallow it a little bit, my suggestion would be to reach out and justice will be served. You'll get what you want. So remember, you're coming from the ego place. That's always a much harder way to manifest things. When you come from a place of love and respect, it's going to make it that much easier. But the relationship does not have to be over if you don't want it to be. Okay, let me see. Honey, I skipped over and I would like to get one for Honey in here. Miss Rosie, I have not done one for you. If you can send in a question, I'll get to it after I do Honey 4. Does my recent ex know that he hurt me? Okay, Honey 4. Does my recent ex know that he hurt me? And then I'm going to have to get going because I'm running out of energy here. Yes, this person knows that they hurt you and they may be coming forward to apologize. Hale, I'm going to do yours after I do Miss Rosie. Can I have a love reading for the next few months? Okay. You're going to be leaving the past hurt behind. A new offering of love is coming in. You're going to be prepared to move forward. You're going to be working hard at this relationship. It's going to transform your life. You're going to persevere. The Hangman is in reverse, which means you're going to be moving forward quickly. And I believe the person that comes in is going to be an air sign, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. Monica, I don't remember answering a question for you. If you send it in, if I see the question, maybe I'll remember. Otherwise, I'll answer it. Will H text me for Hale? Okay, is H going to text? Yes, it's just going to take some time. I don't think it's going to happen this week. I think it might take a little bit of time. Shirley, I thought I answered a question for you. No, was it a general one? It doesn't matter. Send in another question. I'll answer it. Let me get to Monica's first. Do you see me getting a car before the year's out? Okay. I think you're going to get a car before the end of the year. Definitely. Hiya, I think I answered that question a while back, and I think I said, yes, you did have a future. It was a while ago, though. Monamore, and then I'm going to Shirley. What does he want to tell me? He's silent. Okay. Okay, this person is coming in like a bolt of lightning. However, their words may be a little sharp. It could have something to do with money. They're a little worried about money. But then you got the Lover's card here, which means amends can be made, and you're going to move forward with the Judgment card. Watch out for some bickering, some sharp words with the King of Swords showing up. All right, let me do one for Shirley here. Is my aunt in heaven watching over us? Her name is Brenda. Okay, let's see. You got a 70% chance this person watches over you frequently. Frequently. Oh, Miss Rosie, I think I just did one for you. Let me look at the question and maybe I'll remember the answer. It was recent. It wasn't that long ago. Yes, I did this one, the love reading. I want to say that it was an air sign coming in. It was just a few minutes ago. It was like before I did Monica and Hale. All right. All right, guys, that's about it for me because I am zapped. And I have to get something to drink. I'm really thirsty. Thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you to those that donated. I will be on tomorrow, probably in the afternoon sometime. And I will see you then. And as always, if you have private readings and you want a private reading from me, I do them there. It's $6.99 for one question, but then it's 3 for 15 or 5 for 24.50. If you have more, we can work it out. And I try to get them done in 24 hours. And I do a video only you can see and email it to you. So only you'll be able to see it, no one else. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.